Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Emmy from Emmy Evolving. If this is your first time joining me, thank you for finding me. If this is not your first time, thank you for coming back. So right now we're going to be doing a ClairTarot reading for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Also for your cross watches. Aries, yeah. I'm sensing a tremendous amount of movement. Quick, 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 go, go, go. And it's so fast that it's kind of like causing motion sickness. I'm not going to lie. It's causing motion sickness. So here's the thing. Last reading that you guys had, it was intense. Intense. Like ridiculously intense. I hope that has resolved for whoever that resonated with. I hope that has resolved. But this time, your reading is about movement, forward movement, a progression. Card number 16, what you want wants you. This is about your recognition of your personal power, okay? So the hair represents power. Look at the story of Samson and Delilah. Samson's hair was his personal power. Well, look at her hair. Her hair is wild and free, allowing it to rise up into a Fibonacci type sequence, that golden ratio, also known as the trajectory of soul, a soul rising. So a soul's path is not a linear path. It's actually something very chaotic and oftentimes resembles just a jumble of sequencing. All right. And look at in her hair. The steps back up to your greatness contain a pearl of wisdom. So you're going to be, if you haven't already noticed, you're learning and growing with each step through this process. I feel like Aries has definitely been going through a significant process. It's been a difficult one full of challenges, one full of fear, and just ways in which to really dig deep into yourself. And having fear during this process is not a sign of weakness at all. At all. This fear is what's bringing your attention to the things that you're needing to pay attention to. And the feeling that I'm getting, for the most part, Aries is doing that. Aries is paying attention. There are some who are still in the just react phase of their development. I think this really intensified process that you're in right now, all of the Aries are in right now, it's going to either make or break that. You know, it's a make or break it time. And you're either going to make the grade and climb higher in your level of understanding, or you're going to choose what you choose and make your soul feel as though it has no other choice but to break you and your resistance to your journey. So no matter what, it's a part of your growth. Okay. This is not about your higher self victimizing you. This is not about other people victimizing you. This is about you recognizing and taking ownership of your ability and responsibility to co-create what kind of life you want. Okay. So, with this, card number 31, be spontaneous. Look at all of that energy in this card. Look at the blooming of the crown space represented by the, what is that? Those aren't violets. I don't know what those are. Those flowers. Petunias. No, I don't know what they are. I don't know what they are. Okay. But I do see what appears to be chrysanthemums. And if you look at the metaphysical properties of chrysanthemums, like what? Let's look that up real quick. I'm super curious. Metaphysical properties, chrysanthemum. Okay. So it's believed to inspire and enliven. It's said to help lift depression and increase friendliness and happiness and bring joy of achievement. It's been used to dispel ignorance, bigotry, and self-righteousness. Ooh, ooh, hoo, hoo. It brings luck, joy. increased synchronization with others, abundance and manifestation. Wow. It's also associated with protection, particularly of the metaphysical kind. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. So this is your soul telling you all of this, okay? Reconnect with your inner child. Begin living with some abandon, you know? Don't be so afraid to actually live. Don't be so caught up that you don't consider the ill effects of constant worrying, constantly just being triggered, all right? That's beautiful. That's just so beautiful. All right. Card number 45, part of fortune increase. You're about to bring in your abundance. You're definitely about to bring in your abundance. Abundance in all its forms, not just money. Okay. Abundance in understanding, abundance in the embrace of self, encouragement, support. So fortune favors the brave, and bravery is not the absence of fear. Bravery is what you choose to do in the face of it. Okay. So let's see. Okay, so this is moon energy. It's about talents and gifts. It's as if powers are waiting beneath the surface and unconscious. Oh, it's like powers are waiting beneath the surface. And when that water is stirred by action or thought, those talents and gifts emerge. So maybe that's what this circumstance is doing. It's stirring the pot, you know? It's stirring the pot, and it's that agitation is causing what's settled down to the bottom of your field of awareness to rise back up for you to be utilizing, okay? Ooh, this is about karmic triggers, destiny, fate. Oh, wow. If your question is in regards to romance or any other type of relationship, know that the situation is a fated one. It's meant for both of you to help fulfill each other's calling. So, Aries, last time, I don't remember the details, but I remember the feeling of it. Last reading you had, there was another person that you were dealing with who probably was very nasty to you, was making you feel as though you had no choice but to do whatever it is you did. And now, after you've allowed some of that to settle, you're needing to recognize that person, no matter how malicious their intention was. 734, 100% at 734, 107, 3 plus 4 is 7. You're full, 100%. You are full. 24, 6 thumbs, 6 and 6. Okay. Mirroring, you are full. This cycle is completing. So that individual that was giving you the hardest time ever, that made you feel as though desperate times call for desperate measures, it was fated. This needed to occur to trigger that catalytic change, that cathartic moment that took you to a higher level. The amount of pressure in order for that pearl of wisdom to break open. Wow. Mirroring is absolutely painful. That's why twin flame connections are some of the most painful ones you will ever have. The most potently painful connections you will ever have, whether you're romantic or not. Very painful. That's why I'm like, I don't know why y'all people want that twin so badly. That shit hurts so bad. Jesus fucking Christ. Why would you want that? Oh, because you thought it was going to be some sweet stuff. I know who I am. I know what kind of shit reflection I can have. I'm just saying, I'm just talking for me. You know, you might still be believing your caca smell like roses, and it might to you. It might. Okay, let me just find this. All right. Cartouche, divine names of power. Lady Isis initiates you now into her special mysteries, the use of sacred intonations. The words that you speak are rapidly gaining power. To benefit from this power rather than be undermined or held back by it, practice thoughtful speech and clear your heart of old unforgiveness, which can poison your words unintentionally. As your heart grows in purity, you'll be able to speak with spiritual authority, and what you speak of will come into being more swiftly and obviously. Isis is initiating you as a master healer in her sacred tradition of divine names of power. Now, here's the thing. Here's the thing. When I pull these cards, I pull them in sets of 3. I don't really look what the cards are. I just grab the deck that feels right and I place it and I place it and I place it. Next deck, place, place, place. Next deck, place, place, place. So when I open it up, I just unstack them. So whatever order deck I put, that's how it comes out. So this talks about speaking consciously, being very fully aware of the words that you speak. Well, okay, card number 55, taming the wind. What is wind but exhale, right? Exhale is wind. It's the release of air. Wind is air being released and movement. Now, when you exhale, speaking is nothing more than a controlled exhale. I don't know if I spoke about this with you guys, or I think it's with the last reading with Leo. So taming the wind. Ooh, recognizing that your spoken word is actually amplifying your manifestation ability. This is about you really getting in control of yourself. Aries, you got to stop with that bullshit of letting people just piss you off. Okay, that's nice and cute that people are like, oh, they're pissed off because it's the Aries, you know, they're Aries. No, fuck them. Okay, stop trying to play into a role just because you were born in a certain time with planets positioned in a different way. You're not just some stereotype of an energy. All right, step into your fucking greatness. In order to step into that greatness, you have to release the shackles of the stereotypes that you've been living up to. See what I'm saying here? So this means you're more than just a reaction. This means you need to start saying, you know what? This motherfucker. Give me a second. I'm trying to remember I'm a fucking royal. Give me 1 second. Okay, now let me tell you what's up. And then formulate something, a response that's in alignment with your truth. That's in alignment with the fact that you recognize no one should have the power over you to dictate to you how your behavior is going to be, how you're going to express yourself. And when all you do is react to people, allow people to piss you off, and boom, fire, Aries fire, yay, it's the Aries show. That's not power. You just gave someone else your power. You gave them the controller that lets them mute your ass, that lets them put your ass on Dolby surround sound and shit. Okay, I'm that old. Do they still do Dolby surround sound? I'm just saying. I'm just saying that's not a show of your actual power. You being able to harness that fire like a blacksmith harnesses the heat in such a way where they can forge steel, make it into a sword, make it something functional. Because if you're going to cut someone, you don't want no dull ass blade. Make it something sharp. If you're going to have to do that, make sure you come to that war prepared with a proper weaponry. Because Aries, if you're going to be about that war, really be about that war. No half-ass shit. No half-ass shit. If you're going to speak with fire, make sure that fire is such an inferno, they ain't going to recover from that shit. It's done. One foul swoop, you're out. You're out. Let's be efficient about this fire. Stop discharging for stupid bullshit because you never accumulate enough of your fire, your steam, to really level shit. If you want to really embody that Aries energy, that Mars energy, you're going to level that shit. One swing, it's leveled. Okay? Not this watered down Aries Mars bullshit of like, oh, everyone who pissed me off. I mean, like, no, fuck that shit. Okay? Fuck that shit. I'm still pumped off the Leo. You gonna make me, my claws come out, I'm gonna fucking gouge your ass like a lion. Okay. So let me just thank you, cards, for causing me to speak with passion. We're just going to lay you to rest. We're just going to let you rest. Okay. The passion needs to go back in the panties. Here we go. Oh, card number 4, against the grain. You're naked in your truth at this point. I think for many of the Aries, you just naked in your truth at this point. You're tired of all the nonsense that's been going round and round and round and round, and you want to swim. You know what? I just need to clean myself of this. And that's what you're doing, and that's perfectly okay. There are those within your circle, though, who are acting like filthy ass freaking seagulls. Mine, 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 mine. They want you. They want ownership of you. They want you to continue the cycles that they've become accustomed to, the cycles they perpetuate. If you notice, and I've noticed this, and Aries, you can take it however the hell you want. But what I noticed for a lot of Aries, they have certain people in their circles who just love, love, love when Aries is smack dab in the middle of their drama, not Aries drama, their drama. Let me go ahead and victimize myself, start shit with someone else, let myself get victimized, go run to my Aries friend. Aries, look what happened, look what they did to me. And then here comes Aries with their fucking soup spoon. Who am I gonna stab with a soup spoon? Because I haven't been paying attention to my own energy and shit, so I'm not equipped for this war. But let me just go ahead and go into battle with a soup spoon. I don't know. I don't know. For some, like, I would go into battle with a soup spoon because I'm just fucking crazy like that. I'd be like, I want to hurt you as badly as possible. Figuratively. Okay, emotionally. I don't know. It's the Pisces in me mixed with the Capricorn. And we want to hurt you and your feelings. We're going to use the most dull shit we can find and really just scoop your heart out. But we're talking about Aries here, and Aries don't fight like that. Why are you going to show up with a soup? You and a Pisces? We gonna gouge you with a soup stuff. So you want to fuck with Pisces? Okay. If you can't even handle Aries, don't be coming for Pisces. I'm just saying. You said too much, girl. You can't take it back. You said too much. It's already out there. They're already aware. That's my only disclaimer. Okay. Card number 46, gratitude and appreciation. For every person you have in your life that is like how I just said, where they pull you into the drama, they create drama and pull you into it and expect you to fight their wars. You have people who are so magical in their love for you, who support you, who want you to pause and smell the flowers, who want you to just feel loved, feel appreciated. Show gratitude and appreciation for those people. All right? Instead of focusing on the people who just take from you, show love for the people who are there. Show love for the people that support you in your transformation. Card number 20, Scorpio, I transform. Aries, your fire, yes, you're very fiery, but it's like a regular campfire. All right? It's a superficial surface fire. It's a surface heat. It feels like this card is coming up because, you know, Scorpios are known for going deep, deeper than deep, sometimes a little too deep. 33, 8, 7, 45. What the fuck? 6, 7, 8, 9. You see how that is? 6, 7, 8, 9. Maybe it was just me that noticed. Card number 20, Scorpio, I transform. You're needing to embody some of that Scorpio depth. All right? Really dig deep for that fire. If you're needing that fire to help you with your transformation, really dig deep. Go into the trenches of your bowels and find that flame from a butane torch. Fuck campfires. I'm talking about fire. Okay? If you're going to get hot, that's the kind of fire you need. That's the kind of fire you need. Notice there's no crackling. It's just psh. See what I'm saying? You don't need that extra snap, crackle, pop bullshit. That's all for pomp and circumstance. This fire is not as visible as a campfire, but you know what? It burns much hotter. So Aries, let that fire go much deeper. Let it percolate. Percolate. Yes, we need some percolation. When you do that, you'll triumph. Okay? Spirit of Isis, triumph of the goddess. You'll triumph. You'll overcome whatever you're going through. It's something intense. I don't want to diminish that in any way, shape, or form. You're going through something really ridiculously profound. If this is resonating with you and last reading resonated with you, you're going through a massive life change. And I don't want to diminish that in any way, shape, or form. You're trying your best. You just need a little bit more guidance, a little bit more patience with yourself. That guidance should be coming from within you. Everything that I'm saying should serve as nothing more than a confirmation of what your soul is already telling you. All right? Start listening to your soul. It's going to help you to fly higher than you ever thought you could. Eagles often fly alone. Card number 16. 1 plus 6 being 7. 7 being the number of change. It's now 7:47. 21, 12, 31, 8. Look at all these fucking numbers, dude. 7 being the number of divine completion. 7:47. 7, divine completion. 4 being you, yourself, standing on your own. 7, you are complete on your own, just like an eagle can fly by itself, can defend itself, and, flies very high. Very, very high. It's said to fly higher than other birds. See, wow. Wow, all of these numbers lining up so beautifully. 7, 7. Card number 25, keep your dreams alive. 2 plus 5 is 7. Look at all that beautiful chaos. That's you, Aries. A beautiful, chaotic mess. Just being you. Beautiful. Would you believe that the origin of the word chaos, the origin of the word cosmos is chaos? It's chaos. Start practicing some chaos magic. Card number 33, magic. You're magical. You really are. You're stepping into this. You're stepping into this in such a way that's causing a completion of this cycle of, it's almost like a cycle of abuse, to be honest. That's how it reads to me. A cycle of abuse, abusive self, abusive friendships, abusive relationships, just abuse in so many different ways, shapes, and forms. Card number 32, 8th house, endings, beginnings. So as this cycle comes to a close, you're going to be starting a new cycle. It's time for you to choose before the cycle begins what type of cycle you want to initiate. All right? Before you can download an app to fax, you need to decide that first, acknowledge that you have a need to fax a document, and then choose an app to use, right? Before any download can occur, before you can actually receive the fax. So that's kind of how your spiritual path is. You have to first decide, whether it's conscious or unconscious, you're going to be deciding what lesson you're going to be tackling next, and the means with which that lesson will be delivered to you, and how you're going to learn it. Okay. So card number 7, legacy of light. You come from a legacy of light. Oh, hell no. My phone is like reminding me that I have to do a twin flame reading in 10 minutes. This is bullshit. I'm not even joking, guys. Look at this. Look at this. No, I'm going to bed in 10 minutes. No twin flame stuff. Card number 7, legacy of light. So here you were, an awoken toddler. Aries, you might have thought you have woken up from that spiritual slumber. You might have, but you were still in the toddlerhood of your spirituality, of your consciousness. That's not a bad thing. It's not somehow degrading you or diminishing your worth or your progress. The fact that you can recognize and readily admit to yourself that you're still in the toddlerhood of your consciousness, that is actually a sign of your evolving nature, of your heightened spiritual intelligence. How many toddlers do you know recognize that they're toddlers and can communicate this? And if a toddler knows that, the parents usually are like, oh my God, you're so smart. Okay. Like the times when my kids are like, I can't do that because I'm still a kid. I still have my limits. I can try, I'm like, oh my God, you're so smart. So recognize this. This is a part of your growth. Okay. You can absolutely acknowledge that you have a tremendous amount of growth still needing to occur without diminishing the growth you've already experienced. Acknowledgement of your growth is not openly admitting that you failed. It's or acknowledging your need for more growth is not open admission of failure. It's not. It's not. So it's time for you to really begin embracing where you're at. You've made a few flubs, a few missteps, and everyone does that. That's the beautiful thing. Everyone does that. I don't know if you wanted to have some sort of claim to fame of messing up, but yeah, no, everyone messes up. I'm sorry. Everyone just messes up. There's nothing special about your mess up. Your final card. Oh, here we go. Pillar of Light. Descent of the Star of Isis. Beings of light and divinity are calling you now. They wish to connect with you more strongly, and you are being guided to strengthen your energy field to allow more of the divine light that seeks you to flow through your body safely and into expression. This absolutely ties into what I was saying, where you keep discharging. Instead, allow the energy to accumulate, because the pillar of light that you are building is actually a part of your legacy. Ain't that some shit? This is your pillar of light. These are the divine beings of love and light that are trying to connect with you. And guess what? These are yourself, your higher self, your elder self, your avatar, and your rishi. If you don't know what those things are, start looking up these terms, you guys. I'm not going to make it easy for you. Start looking up these terms. I'm not here to force feed you information. I'm here to trigger a curiosity, to trigger maybe even a rebelliousness within you where you need to prove me wrong. Please do. Please do. Start doing your own research so you can put me in my place and prove me wrong. And in that, I don't care what your intention is, in that action, that decision to do that, you're going to be gathering all the information that you need to further amplify your own power, to further develop and ripen your own inner, under, and overstanding of yourself and your soul. It's going to hasten your reunification between your masculine and your feminine aspects. It's going to grow you. So if you need to vilify me in order for you to grow, go ahead and do it. I don't care. I don't care. Whatever it is you need me to be for you in here, go do it, as long as it grows you. As long as it grows you. So if you need to go ahead and see the people who are gifting you with the opportunities for elevated potentiality as villains, go ahead. As long as you're using that potentiality for what it is, a way for you to grow, a way for you to rise up in your understanding. Stop using your fire to keep burning yourself. You already hot as it is. You're already hot, okay? Stop trying to keep stoking those flames and just burning fuel unnecessarily. Allow it to accumulate and use it as your propulsion upwards, back to your greatness, back to the truth of who you are, back to your authenticity. Okay, Aries, stop giving your power away. When you allow someone else to dictate how you're going to feel, how you're going to behave by triggering you, you're giving your power away. All right? And maybe you just needed a reminder. And maybe this is your reminder so you can stop doing that, consciously choose to stop doing that. Regardless, it's now 7:55, 7 being the number of completion. The message is complete. You're rising in your ability to change. 55 is the number of change, elevated, raised up on itself. That's a beautiful thing. I'm just saying, it's a beautiful thing. Keep being beautiful. If you haven't already heard, just a really quick announcement. I don't know if I did it earlier in this video. My entire website is fully functional again. The shopping cart is working. If you are one of the many people who messaged trying to purchase something over the weekend, you can now. And to show my appreciation and to celebrate PayPal's decision to no longer be a silly hoe, I've decided to put everything on my website 30% off. So go enjoy that while it's still 30% off. You don't need a code. The discount's taken off during the checkout process. I'm aiming for this 30% off to be available for 24 to 48 hours. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, go enjoy it. If you guys haven't already given me a thumbs up, please give me a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please subscribe, turn on that notification bell. Join me every single time I'm live. I'm coming live tomorrow. F that twin flame stuff. My ass needs to go to bed. Okay. I need some sleep. It's sleepy time. Bye, guys.